Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series where we take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played around before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. We are continuing the Yordle World Challenge that we've played 3, won 3. We're playing Tristana now, pretty much the only AD carry Yordle. And here is the load of Meduda. So they've got interesting champs, strong champions. Sion is strong, Echo's strong, Kai'Sa's strong, so can't underestimate them. We have a bit of odd stuff going on. Like Lux mid is not great, so Echo could get quite fed, but also roaming. She is roaming probably because she probably ults in bot lane and it counts as a roam. But yeah, I don't think she can stop an Echo roaming. That's the problem. Vi doesn't play it. It is also autofilled, but so is the Fiddle. The Fiddle is autofilled too, but has played 3 games of it. Cho'Gath versus Sion. They're just going to probably both get really tanky. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Tristana, obviously I had to play because she's the only AD carry. That's a Yordle. She's okay at the moment. You know, Tristana is that weird pick that she's both a lane bully and a late game hyper carry, which normally shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't have both, but she is. They did pick Thresh into knowing I was Trist, which is a bit weird because Trist is a partial counter. If Thresh hits you with a hook, but you time your W well, you like an Ezreal, you can just jump away. So it is a little bit weird he picked Thresh. We also have Cleanse. Yeah, Phase Rush would mean AD, I guess. Full AD Sion incoming. That'll be interesting. So again, you can never fail this ward if you use the indicator nowadays. Red Trinket. Okay. Okay. If they're waiting in that bush, they might have warded here. Hey, Folky!
I might just drop in.
Cause every little thing she does is magic. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have taken W. I was just scared. I mean, it's a roughly even trade, but I've got W starting at level 1. Not ideal. If Karma can actually get... Why did she... She blew a health potion. If Karma now can actually just poke them out, this would be great. What the hell? Rush is a bit cocky. Nice. That's what we need. We need her to do that a bunch. I mean, it's pushing into us, which isn't bad. Oh, why did you just steal that farm? Ugh. Nice. Just keep hitting your poke. Okay, we could go for an all-in if you want. Oh god. The big minion wave. Nice poke. If I can cleanse the... I could cleanse the exhaust. Oh my god, Huzzy can. He is going AD Sion. In AD, honestly, Sion, I would probably put... And I know some people are going to probably think I'm crazy here, but I would put Sion probably in the top, like, 5% of OP champions in the game at the moment. I think he's... And I've played him a bunch as well. He's crazy strong. Especially, obviously, that he's got a tank build and an AD build. Fiddle just took our blue. So close. He did exhaust so late. Should have that kill, actually. Don't know if I get an assist or anything. Oh, that's annoying. I should get a solo tower plate. Okay. Solo tower plate's not too bad. The enemy bot lane now is probably a little bit screwed, to be honest. And they're the ones that started playing really aggro. Oh, cool. Enemy bot lane started the crazy aggro. Oh, wow, nice. Killing spree Vi. I think Vi is getting a nerf. It's weird to me. Does anybody else find it weird that, like, champions like Vi weren't played for literally years? They now have had a little bit of popularity and they're instantly being nerfed down. I do find that a little bit strange because, like, there are some golden picks that obviously just don't go away and they just don't get nerfed. It's like, they've been around for like a couple years, some of the golden picks. And Vi is like, oh, she finally has some playtime after like years. Instantly nerf. It's like, really? I find that a bit weird. But again, it's the... We've spoken about it before. It's the human aspect of Riot. Even though every dev is going to try and not be biased, they all are. And the current dev team, if they're just slightly biased towards some of the same champions, they're just going to stay around. It's just the human nature of it. Not much you can do about it. Like, you could say, oh, if you just change the devs. If you change the devs, yeah, it might help towards the current group of champs that don't go away. But then a new group of champions will just stick around. So, yeah. Boom. I know she's been pickle banned, the Vi, but like, that's the thing. It's just, ooh, nice. It's just, they haven't been popular for so many years and they finally get a bit of popularity. It's like there's been picks that have been around for, again, forever, and they just don't really get changed. And yeah, I'd say this Karma, just say, yeah, she's doing really good. So my team is just destroying. And this is the thing, again, important lesson that a lot of solo queue players need to learn. If your team is destroying like this and you are playing a scaling champion, we don't need to risk anything. Why would we risk massive amounts? The team's doing well, so we're fine. If I see an opportunity, I'll go for it, but I'm not going to just like randomly try and throw the game. Like that, free kill. I'm going to go for it. But I'm not going to just randomly dive out of nowhere before that point. I'm just going to keep Goomba stomping. So that, what you just saw there by the Kai'Sa, the only way I can probably describe that is desperation. She saw that my support left. That was her opportunity to try and do something. You can kind of respect it, I guess. Yeah, I was just spamming W. Or tilt. I don't... That play might have gotten the Kai'Sa tilted. I don't think she was tilted before that point. I think that was a semi-calculated, oh, now is an opportunity. I can try and make something happen. It was close. Also, Vi, even though she's doing very well, is behind on XP. Don't go for that. She must be... Is she hoarding a lot of gold? Oh! Oh, Karma missed. Oh my god, no. I mean, that was bad from me, but then Karma missed the free kill, and now she's probably going to die anyway. Oh, I can't believe the Karma missed that Q. That was bad. That was bad from me, though, as well. Thought that was a free kill situation. Apparently not. I would say Kai'Sa does 1,000,000 damage. That champion still does a surprising... Okay, they might be throwing now, though. Enemy team. Why would you... You just managed to get, like, a nice little kill situation, and you just throw it completely away. Why do that? Again, I've always said one of my biggest advices, and we've had someone recently in Twitch chat, you know, I forgive, I can't remember the name, but he went from like silver to platinum something, and I was like, what's the advice, or what did you do? And he took the advice of die less. It's so important. Like, it honestly will help so many people climb. Like that play the Kai'Sa's doing there. You just got a nice kill on the Tristana, then she immediately just does a play to die again. It just isn't great. Limit your deaths. Because what people don't understand is the more kills you're giving the enemy team, you're giving them more opportunity to win the game as well. If you trust yourself in play, you should be able to carry even from a limited amount of kills. But do you, if you make like the Kai'Sa gets a lot of kills because you're just trading and trading and trading, she has a higher chance of then taking over the game. Why give her that chance? Limit that chance. I have no mana. So again, enemy bot lane, once again, like, oh, dude, they, you know, Kai'Sa got another kill. Yeah, she got another kill. I got another 2 and I get to stay alive. Never worth it. So now she's losing out even more. She's losing out XP. She's losing out more kills. Well, not more kills, but more farm. She just needs to really slow her down her play. But she just doesn't want to, I guess. And now if I can get this... Oh. Nice. Okay, that's kind of big that I just survived. I really wanted that tower, though. Do you think I could bait his ult? I might muck this up because I didn't base. I'm going back. Screw it. Even if I lose a bit of tower, I don't care. Rather not die. Again, limit your deaths. Literally listening to my own advice. I think Fiddle could still be bot lane, by the way. Oh, he's there. Okay, okay, okay. This is a desperate play. Oh. I think she's in here. Yep. I knew she didn't go that way.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
He still knows I'm here. So again, same exact situation. I got another 2 kills for a Karma dead. They are just continuously feeding me. I also just thought, by the way, like when they remove Prowler's Claw, AD Sion is going to be absolutely screwed because he relies so much on Prowlers to get the kills when he's in zombie form. But obviously it's a relatively unhealthy playstyle. So it's probably why they are partially getting rid of Prowlers. The problem that we've got is I don't even know if we can win this game. They've got Sion that's got a lot more pressure than a Cho'Gath's ever going to have. They've got a fed Echo. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Should I try? Okay. I always say about limit your deaths. I'm going to try and go for a play. So yeah, limit your deaths, but if you can go for a play, go for a play. We can go for a play there. I'm dead. Oh my god, I got out of tower aggro then. I'm actually shocked. The potential is very high that they're getting rid of Prowlers here. Like, even if you like the item, you kind of have to admit it's a relatively unhealthy item. It's giving mobility to champions that really shouldn't have that type of mobility. That's the thing. But again, it's where there's the dualception of, like, Freak. He's done a lot of really good things in balance already, and since he's become a dev, but he is very, very, very biased to AD carry. So, literally, I would say Gale Force is just as unhealthy as Prowlers, but are they going to get rid of that? No, because Freak is biased towards AD carries. Cheek sheet. They must do with the 11 months of Prime. Appreciate it. I might be able to carry this. I just have to be involved. Oh, he bought a Magi. Whoa. Good to kill him then.
Bring on the bad guys. Overwatch.
Did Tristana just say Overwatch? I think she just said Overwatch. Wrong game, Tristana. Well, I was still so confused when they buffed AD carry, because AD carry, when they buffed it, was the second strongest role in the game. I was so confused. I was like, huh? Didn't make any sense to me.
A Vandal Gunner never turns tail, unless it's to taunt you.
Oh, they're doing a risky play without me.
Where's the action?
I think I can carry this, to be honest. AD Scion is actually good for me because that means I can basically one-shot it. If he was Tank Scion, I'd be a lot more worried. Because that's the nice thing with Trist is obviously when I get a kill, I get my jump back. So if I kill the Scion, I always can just jump away from him. I may as well stay, man. I'm 400 gold from just buying an IE.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outnumbered. Your team has destroyed a turret. Legendary.
Bum, 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 bum. Yes, sir. Again, this is also a good example of a game. You can use even this for like top lane example. So many people say to me, "Oh, you do really good in your lane, but I can't win games. What do I do?" Get involved. The amount of people that say that they always win lane but probably never actually go help their team is insane. I'm trying to help my team because they are struggling. My team, apart from the Vi, are pretty weak. They are doing some peculiar things. So I'm actively trying to make a big impact. I really not get that kill. Oh, I flashed into it. I don't think I actually needed a flash then, unfortunately. And all I want my Cho'Gath to do, by the way, is... Oh! I mucked that jump up. I jumped in range of a Scion. But all I was going to say is all I want my Cho'Gath to potentially do is jump in front of me to block a Scion ult. I mucked that up, though. That was definitely not Cho'Gath's fault. I jumped literally straight into his Prowler's range. My bad. That's fine. I think Medjai's was a poor choice from this Echo, by the way. Baron could be on the cards. We have a Cho'Gath, and I'll do Baron very quickly. If I was a little bit more patient, I could have actually bought an elixir then to really try and ramp up the snowballing that's going on. So I have 3.5 item complete. Kai'Sa's 1.5 item complete. Yo. If we could kill him, that's huge. Run. Yeah, let's just go do Baron. Oh, GG, we win. Enemy team just surrendered. So that does mean we have 5 wins in a row. And that means we get to bring back 1 champion. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. So the way that we bring back a champion... So there's 2 ways of bringing back a champion. One is get a Pentakill. Unfortunately, we got a unofficial Penta earlier, so it doesn't count. So yeah, we had an unofficial Penta earlier, it doesn't count. And the other way is if you get 5 wins in a row, and that's what we've just done. So yeah, we're getting honored. We just got promoted to Gold 3. We went to 14 to 4, 21,000 damage compared to our lane opponent's 8. And remember, the enemy team was the one that played aggressive really early. We just ultimately started beating it quite badly, and I started moving around the map. Take my lead from bot lane and help the map. You know, win lane first. That's the thing, is like people go, but Huzz, you know, Katarina does that. Katarinas don't do the win lane part. They just roam bot lane by default. I won bot lane, then roam, or then get involved. So, not bad. Wait, someone... Oh, the Echo is the angry one about the FF. I'm going to be completely honest. They weren't going to win that game. We had a very... I was very fed on Trist, and we had a pretty strong Vi. Cho'Gath was scaling. Like, they weren't going to win that game. All right, so now I need to actually sort out spin the wheel. So this might take a little while. Because I don't know... I have a list, but I just realized it's an in-game list. Is there a way that I can check... favorites here? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the only place that I can check favorites is in a custom. All right, let's just do... So basically, if something dies, the way I do it to remind myself while I'm doing this is this. All right, so... Oh, it's actually remembered me from last time. All right, so I'm actually going to just do it from the beginning, actually, though. Alistair, Galio, Gangplank, Jin, Cassanti, Katarina, Nunu, Poppy, Quinn, Rengar, Rumble, Samira, Shaco, Teemo, Varus, Zaya, Zerath, Yone, Zed, and Zeri. That is apparently all the deaths that we have in the series right now. So I'll exit that. And then I will show you guys this momentarily. Just bear with me. Yumi doesn't count as a death. So Yumi in this series is the punishment if I accidentally play something that I'm not supposed to, as in it's already dead. So Yumi, you could laugh and say she has 9 lives. So officially, Yumi is not ever... Well, if she has 9 lives, I don't think we're ever going to get to that point, you know? All right, so... All right, here we go. Here we go. All I'll say is, what am I hoping that comes back? What are you guys hoping that comes back? Right now in Twitch chat, or if you're watching on YouTube. I personally hope Zed or Gangplank, I would say. Those two I would hope would come back. Let's say what I don't want to come back. I don't want, like, more picks that I'm just not interested in. Like, Evelyn did come back, actually, last time we did this. Nunu, I don't care. Quinn, I don't care. Shaco, not really. Timo, not massively. Galio is a bit boring. So, yeah, we'll see. Katarina, I don't want back. All right, here we go. Let's see. Spin the wheel. Oh! And Cassante is back. Great clap. Can you guys hear that clap? Great clap noise, that. Great clap noise. So there you go. Cassante is back in the series, and we did that because we won 5 wins in a row. Won 5 games in a row, and that gives us the random get to pick back. The other way, obviously, if I get a Pentakill, I just get to select who I want back. And then if we get a Baron Steel or an Elder Dragon Steel, the champion that I'm currently playing gets an extra life. So, like, for example, if I was playing Tristana in that game and I got a Baron Steel and it actually comes up on the screen, Tristana has stolen Baron, but we lose that game, because I got that steal, Tristana wouldn't have died. We haven't had one of them yet, though. So, yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it. Cassante is back. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. One more role to go, which is jungle, and we have to play a Mumu for the Yordle role challenge. Oh, boy. Anyway, that's going to be it. Throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.